Hey everyone, Aaron here at Kite Paddle Surf. It's a beautiful winter day here in Bellingham, Washington, and we wanted to go through wetsuit cold weather packages. So I've put together two cold water wetsuit packages that are kind of at two different ends. We have the premium and we have that entry level, getting into cold water and you don't want to spend as much. And so I'm going to talk about the two different packages and talk about kind of the benefits of getting a nicer package versus kind of that entry level, or if you're just getting into it, just getting into cold water, surfing, kiting, winging, and you want to know what you're looking at and getting into, that's what I'm going to show you as well. Okay, so starting off here, what I did, we're going to start with our feet, work our way up into suit and gloves. So for both packages, I decided that the Hyperflex Vyrl is kind of that compromise of getting, spending a little bit more, but not having to spend a lot of money. This is a great booty. It comes in a couple different thicknesses, 5 mil, 7 mil, split toe or round toe. If you want to know, split toe is where there's a split down the middle between your large toe and your other toes. And some people prefer that, or there's the open where all your toes are open. Some people like that split toe because it just kind of gives them a little bit more of a leverage point and kind of keeps that your foot from your toes from sliding around in the booty, so you can kind of pick your preference there. So both packages, I feel like this is the best booty for the money. We really like these booties. I personally wear these booties in a 7 mil during the winter time. Sizing is pretty much spot on. You want to go a little bit, if not a half a size smaller, because you want a really tight fit and they do kind of stretch out a little bit, so you don't want to lose fit with these. So that's kind of the booty that I recommend for both packages. Going on from there, I'm going to talk about kind of that entry level suit to get into cold water. So I brought out here our Hyperflex Vyrls. I have the non-hooded right here. This is a 4.3. I threw this in there because a 4.3, some people don't necessarily want a thicker suit. They want a suit that they can wear in the winter, that it will work. It's definitely not going to keep you the warmest, but you can also use it during the spring, fall, and even in the summer months as well, as if it's cooler outside. So glued, it's blind stitched. It's got the drainage there in the front to drain the water, as well as in the back. Great price point wetsuits. It's going to get the job done. These are front zips. We always recommend front zips. It's a little bit more challenging for the first time person to put onto, but it's always nice to have that flush back so you're not going to get water coming down the back. Suits are also available with the back zip, but we try to push people in this direction if they can get in and out of the suit. And then another option is the 5.4 Vyrl, which is a great suit, front zip, but it's got the integrated hood, which is so nice to be able to have that integrated hood. Pull it up when you're paddling out or you're cold or whatever it is, and then you can always take it off and have it off the back of you. Just gonna be a little bit thicker of a suit with 5 mil in those critical areas, your chest, your back, and then going off into the 4 mil into the arms and legs. So great suit for winter. Definitely gonna be a little warmer in the summertime, but as far as getting into some cold waters and not wanting to spend a lot of money, this is a great option, is this Vyrl 5.4. It comes in all different sizes. Just look at the sizing chart. We're really stocked on these because we get a lot of people in this suit. Very popular suit in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so after we've decided on kind of our budget suit, we move on to some gloves. And for gloves, I've chosen these Hyperflex Pro Series Surf gloves. Great glove. It comes in a couple different thicknesses, and they're going to keep your hands warm. They also allow a lot of dexterity in your fingers, so you're able to, still, whether you're resetting your chicken loop on your kite bar or you're surfing, they're awesome gloves. Okay, so that kind of wraps up booties, suit, and gloves. Then moving on here, this is going to be our premium pick that I've chosen. These two suits I'm going to show you are definitely the nicest suits that we carry here at Kite Paddle Surf. The first one I'm going to show you here is the brand new TB4 Psychotech 554. This is a shop favorite. Most of the employees here at Kite Paddle Surf are rocking this suit. It's a loved suit. Everybody really enjoys this suit. Provides great warmth, great protection. It also does not allow water in. If any water does come in, it drains out really well. It doesn't absorb water hardly at all on the inside, so it's a very dry feeling wetsuit. The fit is amazing. Of course, everything's been glued. The stitching, you got your key pocket here, of course, down by your knee, and just overall, it's just a really nice, high quality suit. It's gonna last you and provide the most warmth while out in the cold waters here. My next pick is an O'Neill suit as well, and this is the Mutin. This is a 4.3 surfer, kiter, winger that wants the option to have a removable hood. So the hood is great during the winter months, and then when temperatures get warmer, knowing you're going out and not needing your hood, it's really sweet to be able to just take this hood off and not have it. I know I have a 4.3 Psychotech, non-hooded, and it's nice not to have the hood, but when it is colder, you can put that hood on, which is super sweet. This is the 4.3. 4 mil in the chest back and 3 mil arms and legs. So it's not going to provide the most warmth, but it's going to give you more versatility. So some people pretty warm-blooded people that are able to stay warm in the winter may not be going out for a long session. They can get away with a suit like this, whether they're always paddling or always moving. If they're winging and kiting, they're always jumping, and their body's constantly moving. Their body heat's going to stay warm enough so they can be in a thinner suit, and it's just going to provide more flexibility over a thicker suit. So that's kind of my option that I chose here. It's a great suit. This is the TB3, Techno Butter 3 right here. All the same build qualities as the Psychotech, but just with that removable hood. And then going on to the gloves, we are O'Neill gloves tend to be one of our favorite gloves, just because they provide some of the best warmth and flexibility. It's going to be a little bit more flexible than those Hyperflex gloves, and different thicknesses as well, 3 mil, 5 mil, depending on what type of thickness you want. But these are a really nice glove for the cold winter months. So comparing the two, I know people are gonna be asking why spend more money over one over the other. They're both neoprene, they're both gloves, look the same to me. And essentially what you're getting when you spend more money in your gloves, and especially in your wetsuit, is you're getting a better fitting suit. There's more paneling in these higher end suits, and so the overall fit is gonna feel a lot nicer. Just putting it on in the shop, you may not feel a difference, but when you're out doing the activities, you're just gonna feel a lot more of a better fit in these suits versus the more inexpensive Hyperflex suits. And then the next thing is to consider is warmth. These Psychotech suits and the Mutin suits are just gonna provide a lot more warmth in colder water, colder temperatures than the Hyperflex suit. The Hyperflex neoprene is going to absorb a bit more water. It's not going to shield you as much from the colder elements. So that's something to think about. If you're going out in colder waters, you don't plan on being out there for very long, or you don't plan on going very often in colder waters, maybe just a couple times during the winter, then getting the more inexpensive suit makes sense. But if you're really committing to say, I want to spend more time in the water in colder months, and I want to be warm, I want to be comfortable, I may not be moving a lot, maybe a little bit older in age, this is definitely the way to go. And then as far as gloves, price point, these aren't too much more than the Hyperflex, but just a little bit nicer of a glove. It's going to keep you warmer and a bit more flexible. So those are kind of the two packages I put together. I'll put links down below in the description that has links to all of this product on our website, so you can check that out. And like I said, we're pretty well stocked on all these items, because these are all items we really back up and pride ourselves on selling to customers when they do come into the store. If you're able to come to the store, it's always great to come in and try on some of these things, suits, gloves, booties, but look at the sizing charts. They're pretty close as far as the fit. Like, I'm pretty much always small in clothing. I wear a small O'Neill suit as well as a Hyperflex small as well, so the sizing's pretty close as well. So yeah, thanks for checking out this video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are really liking these videos. Hit us in the comments below if you have any questions or things you want to add to this that would maybe help other people out when choosing suits, gloves, or booties. That'd be awesome. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.